So explain to us what libertarian is.
I hear that all the time. Let me tell you what libertarian is. Libertarian is someone who says you can be as liberal or as conservative as you want to be. Just don't force others to be like you.
Got it.
That's what we are all about. We are all about long-term solutions, not short-term solutions. We're all about changing culture, not just changing law. Law, we have to remember something. At the end of almost every single law is a guy or a gal with a gun who will put you in a cage. And if you don't want to go in that cage, he or she is going to kill you. That means you only use law when it really matters, not just because I'm angry, not because I don't like you, not because you should do some activity I think you shouldn't do, or whatever the case may be. It's only for important things like life and liberty and property and things like that. That's when you use violence. That's when you use force. That's what libertarian's all about.
Hey everybody, it's Larry Sharpe. I'm here with a very special weekend show. Yes, it's Saturday, and you got to look at my mug yet again. I know some of you are like, really? I got you 5 days, now I got you 6 days. Yep, sometimes you do. It's kind of how it works. I'm here today for a very important reason. I'm here to talk about fundraising. I am here to talk about raising money, how and why we should be doing this, what matters to us, because while I know that this is a presidential year, I get that completely, and that matters. That is important. And along with that are all of the people who are running across this country locally, trying to make impact in their local areas. Top of the ticket matters, and so does bottom of the ticket, and in between the ticket, and all parts of the ballot, all parts of that ticket matter. And today we're looking at the Libertarian Party of Iowa in specifically. They're running a raffle, a fundraiser. And I got 4 people total, me and 3 others, who are going to talk about this. And they're all amazing people who are out there trying to make things happen, understand what matters. And I'm going to bring on right now Chairman Mike Connor. He's the guy who is going to tell us about what's happening in Iowa specifically. And he's going to talk about that right now. Chairman Mike, how are you, sir?
Wonderful. How are you doing, Larry?
I'm doing amazing. And I know you guys right now are running a raffle and a fundraiser. So I'm going to show that right now so people see that. And that's it right there, right? That's the
Absolutely.
fundraiser right there. If you want to head over there, you can see at the bottom, it's LPIA.org fundraiser raffle. And you can join. And you want to donate directly, there's that yellow button right there. Give some money to people in Iowa, the party, or a bunch of cool raffle items. Mike, tell me what's going on today.
Well, I think the title of the fundraiser spells it out perfectly. Building a Foundation of Liberty in Iowa. Right now in Iowa, obviously, you mentioned it, looking at down cross-ballot candidates. We have struggled in the past, at least recently, with some of the legislation in the State House that's limited our ability as a third-party candidate, third party, to get candidates on the ballot.
Yes.
This year alone, we have 8 excellent candidates, but quite frankly, we were handcuffed by some of the new laws that went in place. That said, we have a fantastic opportunity with some of these candidates, and 2 of them on board here with us today, Toya and Myra. They're both in heads up, very realistic races for them to not only
heads up. You mean just them and an incumbent? That's it.
That's just them. It is them and an incumbent. That is it. So you're looking at a heads-up race, 2 people, very real chance of us having an impact, not just hopefully getting them in the State House. I think we have a very realistic chance of getting them in the State House. But not only that, but influencing politics, influencing the state when it comes to liberty, building that foundation. We're fighting the ballot access aspect in court, and hopefully we can have a great impact on that in the next few years. But looking at right now, we have 8 great candidates, Myra and Toya right up there, a number of other ones, and we want to be able to help them. And that's why we're doing this today, so that way we can raise awareness for the party, raise awareness, more importantly, for the candidates, and most importantly, for liberty. It comes down to liberty. It comes down to individual freedom, self-ownership choices. I think it's a great opportunity for us to get out there, have an impact here in Iowa, reach constituents that, quite frankly, we may not be able to reach. And we are having this excellent opportunity for us to be able to handle this today.
I love that. Why did you pick the idea of a raffle and a fundraiser. I love the concept. And if I can, I'm just going to really quickly, if I can, I'm going to share my screen again and show exactly what you guys are doing. You actually can go on, and if you want to donate directly, you can. But if you want to donate to either Myra or Toya, either one, you can just go on and click over here, and you get a dad bod calendar from Spike Cohen if you want to. Absolutely. And that donation goes right to Myra, right? But let's say you don't want that. No worries. You can go ahead and grab a John Mons for governor. You can grab that, yard sign and cards, and that goes to Toya. You get a chance at picking up all these things. And here, my dad tweets me right. Well done, Sam Robb. Pick that up. What should be a New York Times bestseller. Absolutely should be. You can get that. That helps out Myra. So each one of them helps out the other, right? Now, the one I can't stand is the pineapple pizza thing. While I love you, Toya, I'm from New York City. Pineapple pizza is evil. So I'm just saying that is evil, but it's fine. I get it. Some people want to be evil. You can. That's horrible, but you can get that if you want to also. The taxation is theft. Both of those are for Myra. You can get a pizza shirt, t-shirt again. That's for Toya. Toya, I used to love you. I'm starting to love you less because of that pizza thing, but it's fine. Still good. And of course, if you want a fire pit, is that amazing? You can get a fire pit with the porcupine on it. Cool as can be. And something most people don't know, if you just want to help out the Libertarian Party of Iowa, the state party that needs help to support all of the candidates, that needs help tremendously, you can donate directly to them $200, and you get into a raffle to become a lifetime member, which is a $500 value. And what most of you don't know, I am a lifetime member of Libertarian Party of Iowa. Yes, indeed.
Yes, you are.
Yes, correct. So I'm not practicing what I preach. Before I point the finger at you, I pointed at me. So I'm pointing it at me. So I just wanted to show everybody that and know that we're serious. This is serious. It's a real thing. You can get some real good stuff and at the same time support candidates. And that's what I love. Chairman Mike, I want to say thank you so much. And I got two people. David says never put pineapple on pizza. Yes, David, you're correct. And someone else says I love pineapple on pizza. Anthony, I love you and you're wrong. Just saying that, right? Both of those things are true. I can love you and absolutely you're wrong. So yeah, but you're welcome to my party.
I'm a pineapple guy.
See
I'm
that?
a pineapple guy.
You guys are
I
crazy.
can do it. Ham and pineapple. I'm good with that. But I can see both ends of the argument. I definitely
see that?
can.
We're libertarians. We say there's no law against it. You're just wrong. That's all. Easy.
There you go.
So
There you go.
I want to go if I could. Thank you, Chairman Mike. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want to run on over if I can to bring on someone who is amazing in the way she talks, amazing in what she brings on. She's so important. She's running for Iowa Senate in Iowa, trying to make a difference. She's been doing this in the past. She's run before. She's trying to make impact. She's been on my show before. You probably know who she is, the one, the only, Toya Johnson. Toya, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me on and doing this fundraiser for us. It's a really exciting time here in Iowa, especially with the passing of some great bills that were a great start. And so I've really been out in my community, listening to what's happening, looking for solutions. And I think that is going to be great for me. I think that it helps me be a better candidate because I'm actually hearing what my constituents and other people have to say and hearing what they believe are solutions. And many of those solutions are in line with the Libertarian Party. Sure. What a time it is to be a Libertarian right now. We are seeing our platform come to fruition. And many of this kind of stuff, I've campaigned, as you said before. This has been my standard campaign platform. And I just say, if I am elected, I believe that the impact that I will bring first would be more of a common sense approach. I'm about action. And so I think we've had enough studies. I think we've had enough think tanks and groups, and it's time to put into play some of those things. So if I am elected, I would be using our fourth branch of government mightily heavily, especially in the lobby, as well as education. And that's we the people. That's you out here that are voting. That's you. Because I think that's where this really comes from. I like to say I'm not a politician. I'm an advocate with political ambitions.
Oh, I like that. An advocate with political ambitions.
Yes. And I think that because I am an advocate, that I will be advocating for a lot of our marginalized groups, people who don't have a voice, because I think when we are talking about making laws and making them for everyone, that we can clearly see that there have been many forgotten groups.
Yep.
And so I want to be their voice. And I think that's going to make a big impact. I think another thing that makes even if I lose, has been an impact, because I am bringing to the campaign trail, one, solutions to the ideas that were stolen from us and a way to implement them, as well as plenty of issues that are not being brought to the table. Yes, right now, Black Lives Matter is a heavy influence on what's going on legally. However, I also advocate for those with invisible disabilities and those who have disabilities that can be seen. I advocate for our elderly. I advocate for our veterans, because all of those people built this country. We all build this country, but normally those people, it's been built on the backs of our veterans, our elderly, people have paid into the system with their hard work and tears. And I think that impact of bringing that voice, it will trail on. We can clearly see many times libertarian ideas are put into play when we're campaigning. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
No, I get it. This is great. I love what you're saying. You're saying that you bring impact if you win, but you also bring impact if you lose. So no matter what, you're going to bring some impact. This is going to work no matter what, is what you're saying.
Exactly. And I mean, it's kind of fun that I get to make history each time I ran as a libertarian. Not only that, I am running into several people who are tired of both parties and hadn't heard what a libertarian is.
Yes.
And I think that my impact on this is that we'll see a more diverse Libertarian Party of Iowa, that we will see the people of color coming to this party. I went and spoke yesterday the day before, to the Black Lives Matter faction here in Des Moines. And I'm telling them they have a power that if we harness that power, harness the youth, they are willing and ready. I mentioned Joe Jurgensen, and plenty of them were saying, oh my gosh, I can vote for someone other than Biden.
Yes. No, I love what you said. You do something so well, Toya. You are exactly what people don't think our party is. You are a woman of color, and people don't believe that, right? The image is still, libertarians are all old white guys with rich white guys with white hair who own corporations, right? That's what everyone thinks, or who just want to sit in a woods somewhere with a gun and shoot people. That's who we are. Right. That's all we are, and we're so not that. You are that, but you know what I love about you more is that you don't just focus on that. That happens to be who you are. But you don't go, that's who I am, vote me because of that. You say, I care about liberty. I care about all the people who are marginalized. I'm an advocate for all of them. I want them all to be great, to including my people, your people, everybody's people. I want them all to be great. I love that so much. I want more of you. How do I multiply you, Toya? I need to genetically clone like 50 of you.
Well, I think that really it's about being able to have a presence like this, having people being on your show. I seen you on the Breakfast Club, and I think that when we are actively seeking to reach to those demographics, that we see a big push and them saying, oh yes, when I was petitioning to get on the ballot, many people said, oh, are you a Republican? Are you a Democrat? If you're either one of those, I'm not going to vote for you. I'm not going to sign your petition.
Absolutely.
And that really solidified it for me, what I needed to be standing for, because everybody wants to have freedom. Everybody wants to have liberty. Everybody wants to have justice. And we have clearly seen that in the George Floyd issues, where we have a conglomerate, a mesh pot of all types of people showing their support. I mean, the Amish came out and showed their support. The witches came out and show their support. And I think that the libertarian has if you are running as a libertarian, you have you're on the precipice
Mm-hmm.
of where you can change the direction of not only this party, but your state, because people are tired. A vote for Toya means that we're going to stop being tired. A vote for Toya means that we're going to really be putting up solutions. No, let's be realistic. I'm only one person, and even when I'm elected, I'm going to have to be able to work with Republicans and Democrats, but
Absolutely.
I've already done it.
So I want to make sure, guys, if you want to support Toya, and I want you to, I want you to say this matters. Particularly if you're in Iowa. If you're in Iowa, how can you not want to support her? It's insane. You have to be able to do that. Head on over either her, her directly, which is Toya for the number 4 Iowa.org, or help out the party. This raffle matters. This is the future for us. This is the future for all the local parties. It's the future. So what I want you to do is head on over to the link that I showed you right there, which is LPIA.org fundraiser raffle. Let me put that up here so you can see that, so there's no doubt in your mind what I'm trying to get you to go to. Hold on. There it is right there. Head on down if you would, and you can see if you want to support Toya and you like John Mons, click on that. If you click directly, it goes right to where you can donate. $10 is all it takes. $10. That's it. $10 gets you a raffle ticket. $10. Click it. Get $10. Get a shot at picking up a very cool John Mons for Governor sign and cards. It's great. Also, if you want to, you can also down and get the Dan Berman package. If you like pineapple pizza, boo. But if you like pineapple pizza you can still do that. $10 for that too. A chance at getting these cool Dan Berman taxation and step pieces. You can do that also. Head over there. Click now. Look, I know it's $10. You can swing it. Please do it. If you're sitting here and you're hardcore and you actually want a fire pit, you can do that. That one, click on that right there. You get a shot at winning that, and it's got a porcupine on it. Please head over there. $10. Click. Do it now. It does matter. Toya matters. People like her running around the country matter. Iowa matters. Please head over and do that. If you've got more money, if you're like Larry, $10, I'm filthy rich. I hope you're filthy rich. You got tons of money, and you got so much of it, you don't know what to do with it. If you don't know what to do with all your money, give it to Toya. She's happy to take it. If you don't want to give it just to her because you feel selfish, no worries. You see that yellow button on top of that page says donate? Click on that. Give it to the Party of Iowa. They could use it. As Chairman Mike said, 8 candidates are running. I'm lucky I grabbed 2 today, but there's 6 more. So how about you give the money to Iowa then, and we can support the entire slate. It really does matter, guys. Let's make sure that we can do our best to support these candidates trying their best. Toya, thank you so much. There's something specific you want to mention before I let you go?
Well, thank you for having me. Number one, please go to Toya for Iowa on Facebook. Hit the like and the share. Also, I'll be having another raffle fundraiser in a couple of weeks. I'll have some cool items from local businesses. If you're a local business in Iowa and are interested in donating to the raffle to raise money for my campaign, please contact me on facebook.com/Toya for Iowa or Toya for Iowa @gmail.com. That's TOYA, the number 4, IOWA on all media. You can catch me on Twitter. You can catch me on LinkedIn. You can catch me everywhere, Facebook. And if I don't have it, inbox me and I'll try to get it. If you want to donate, you can donate through PayPal. You can donate through Cash App. And I have a Venmo, so you can donate to me there. It's all Toya for Iowa, spelled the same way for your convenience. I appreciate you all giving me your ear. I hope to see you out. I think we got a chance to win. I need your help to do it. So if you can please donate to my campaign, that pays for flyers, that pays for yard signs, that pays for t-shirts, that pays for campaign lit. And any activities that we do when we're door knocking and phone banking, because Iowa outside is open. So you'll see me coming to your door soon if you live on the east side or in Pleasant Hill. Thank you again, Larry, for having me, and I appreciate your time.
Amazing, Toya. Thank you so much. So I want to bring up what Toya just said, right? She talked about the idea of, the money pays for stuff. How in the world are we going to get those door knockers? How in the world are we going to get those flyers? How are we going to do sign waving, right? We don't have a sign, right? Got to have a sign to do sign waving, right? You got to pay for that. And that's what this money goes for. But For some of you who don't have the money, I get it. COVID has trashed a lot of people. I understand completely. But if you can't give the actual money, I understand. You can also give the candidates in Iowa your time and your energy. I hope you can give the money. It matters. If you can't, guess what you can do? You can reach out to Toya. You can reach out to the party, right? Chairman Mike will happily take your email, reach out to him, and he'll put you to work. I guarantee he'll put you to work, right? He'll put you to work either doing social media. He'll put you to work doing sine waves. He'll put you to work doing phone banking. He'll put you to work, doing detail stuff that he needs done. All types of stuff. If you're good at something and you can give that something to a candidate or to the party, please do that. Absolutely. And right here, lpia.org/volunteer. Head on over there. If you can't give the money, give the time. If you can give both, then give both. Even better. All right, I want to bring another candidate on in if I can. And again, this candidate, same concept that Mike was talking about earlier. This is a candidate that's in a two-way race. A two-way race. Oh, my God. That means it is her against an incumbent. The idea of making impact is so huge here. And if you want to make impact, and I know you do, this is where your money goes. This is where your time and energy goes, in the people who can make real impact. And I know we can do that. So I want to start to do that. I'm going to bring on now, if I could, Myra Mateka. Myra, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I am amazingly awesome. I'm happy to be here with you. So tell me, please, how are you going to make impact?
Well, I think your introduction was amazing. First of all, we do need to make impact in select races across the country. And that's what the Libertarian Party needs to be doing right now, is putting their time and energy into races that are winnable. And I feel like now is that time.
Yep.
It's that time right now, because we're having more libertarian discussions in the media.
Yes.
They're on the stage right now, and they can't be ignored. We're talking about defunding organizations that have been long-standing. We're talking about
this is massive change for us. You're right.
We're talking about decriminalizing things that have no victim. So there's no more libertarian time than this right now. We need to be at that table, and we need to have solid candidates that actually can speak up and help with this conversation.
So tell me, Myra, what's going to end your race? You're also in a two-way race, just like Toya is, which I love that so much. What can we expect from you? What's going to happen? If you win, if you don't win, what can we expect? What kind of impact?
So if we win, we're going to have a conversation about what farmers can grow in Iowa, first of all, because it's not the government's business.
Right.
What farmers grow. If you want to grow hemp because it makes great toilet paper, I don't care.
Sure.
We need to have these conversations about, if you own your property, do you still owe tax to the government?
Yes, absolutely.
We need to have conversations of, if I am having a drink on my front porch, do I need to be pulled over by a police officer because Karen called me in?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And now let me ask, when you're out there talking to people, are these conversations actually happening? Is this what's happening as you campaign?
Well, it's hard to campaign right now.
Sure. Yes.
But absolutely, these are the conversations that we're having online.
Nice.
Like,
Very good.
Medium that we're doing right now. Like Chairman Mike said, this kind of thing is making me a stronger candidate, because I'm able to talk to you. I've talked to you more in the last 3 months than I probably have in the last 3 years. And I love it. I love that we're having these conversations with our very good friends that support us. And we need these friends that support us from across the country, because I don't just need Iowans to support my candidacy.
Absolutely.
I need all of my friends. I need all of the people in my contact book to
So
be
as
able
you're having these conversations, and I'm glad we are, right? Online, in person, when you can, I get it. I'm happy to hear that. Do you think you're making a difference? Can you feel people? I mean, when Toya was talking, she was telling me how, people are saying, yeah, there's someone I can vote for. I get it. Are you feeling the same, or is it not the same with you where you are?
Absolutely, we're feeling the same. Everybody in our country right now, I mean, their match was lit, right?
Okay.
We had the last couple weeks have been crazy, and you know that.
Yep.
With riots, with policing, but it's opened up a conversation. It's opened up a conversation that we're able to say in Iowa. The ACLU says that if you're Black, you have a 7.3% more. I'm sorry, you're more likely, 7.3 times more likely to go to jail for possession of a plant than anybody else is.
Well, this is what I don't know about Iowa. Is our party in Iowa, maybe I should ask Chair Mike this, but I'll ask you anyway. Is our party in Iowa, is it moving closer towards, farmers being able to just grow what they want to grow? I mean, that's a thing you've mentioned more than once. Are we moving there? Is that happening or is it not?
No, we need to be moving there.
Got it. Okay. And this is what you're about. You're about that freedom of a farmer. You're about that freedom of a business owner, right? Which farmers are basically business owners, small business owners, right? You're about that freedom. Am I reading you right?
Yes. So hemp is a felony in Iowa. If you grow hemp, or if you're growing it, or if you have it oil in your purse, you're a felon.
Wow.
So
I get it.
We need to change that.
Got it. I'm glad it. Look, guys, if you want to help out Myra, it's important that you can head on over to her site, or talk about her site. I showed you her site already. If you want to head on over there and see what she's doing, and she's doing lots of cool stuff, right? You can see that right now. If you want to check her out, that's what she's doing. But on top of that, something else you can do is as I mentioned before, just head on over to the actual page, right, for the actual fundraiser. And again, it is lpia.org/fundraiser raffle. And there are things that you can get for her. Look, it's $10. Again, I know $10 is $10, but if you can't go out anyway because you're stuck because of COVID or something, that's okay. Give $10 away to her and watch things happen. Again, stuff that she's looking for. If you actually would like, a dad bod calendar with the man himself, Spike Cohen, you got a shot at getting that, right? $10 and boom, you have a shot at actually making that happen. And she gets $10 and we keep moving forward. If you want to get that cool book by Sam Robb, I was part of the Robb Mob. He gave me the shirt. So so you can become part of the Robb Mob yourself. Get his book. $10, not a bad deal. A shot at getting his book, right? Also, the hat she's got on her head right now, taxation and stuff. Dan Berman, the man himself who changed his middle name, you can get one of his hats or you can get one of his stickers. Absolutely, you can. You can get the car magnet if you want to. $10 for Myra. Do that. You got a shot at making that happen. Guys, I'm asking you to go over there right now and make that happen if you can. And finally, if you're in Iowa, it may be time for you to just support the party. Just click there, $200. You get a chance at getting a $500 lifetime membership. I am a lifetime member of the Iowa State Party. You can be one too, absolutely, or just donate. If you want to go directly, help out the party itself. It really does matter. I can't tell you how much this matters. It is time, it is money, it is energy, it's all those things. Myra, do you want to bring anything up before we go?
Well, you are such a good friend of the Libertarian Party of Iowa. And I want to make everyone know that you are one of our best friends.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
We love your support. We love that we can call on you and you can do things like this for us. So, like you said, a lot of people say they need things done and you're willing to do the things. So we appreciate that.
Thank you, Myra. Get out there and rock and roll. Please. It's important.
Absolutely. I'm going to.
All righty. I'm going to bring in Mike if I can again. Mike, how are you?
We go on mute here. I'm doing fantastic. This has been a fantastic show, and I'm going to echo what Myra just said. You're an amazing friend of the Libertarian Party of Iowa. You've been here to our state for our conventions in the past. I want to thank you for putting the show on, showing support, because like Myra said, like Toya said, there's a great opportunity for have a libertarian impact here in Iowa. We brought up the farmers.
Yes.
One of our biggest opportunity areas is reaching rural Iowa. I live in a small town, Iowa. I don't live in a city. The majority of Iowans, they go to work, come home, they want to live their lives. Right. And quite frankly, when you have Democrats and Republicans that want to have so much control over their lives, all you have to do is explain what libertarian is, and that will sell itself. Yes. And that's what we're trying to do with Toya, with Myra, with our other candidates here, and at the presidential ballot. We're working on ballot access right now here in Iowa. That's a struggle for us that we're fighting through, and we are going to get it so we can get Joe and Spike on the ballot this November. So there's a lot of great things that we are doing.
You just gave me a piece I want to bring up too. I'm so happy you brought these two specific candidates of your slate of 8 because they're in two-way races. And people, look, if you're watching this or listening and wondering, why should I give? Why should I write that check? Why should I click? Because you got two people in two-way races. That's by default impact. We're gonna make that local without question. We're gonna make that local press no matter what we do. Maybe statewide press, maybe national press, but for sure it's a two-way race. We're gonna get good numbers, good percentages, no matter what, and maybe even win. That's the best chance to win when there's a two-way race. If you're going to give that $10 or those $200 if you're in Iowa, if you're going to give that money, now's the time. Now is the time. Support Myra, support Toya. Do it now. If you've got some extra time because you're stuck at home because of COVID and you don't live in Iowa, they need social media warriors. They need people who can write stuff, share stuff. They need people who can comment on stuff for them. They need people who can help them with policy. They need all of these things. So go on over there and make sure you volunteer. And you do that, if at all possible. See if I can put this up here real fast. You do that, if at all possible, through, you did give it to me, through, LPIA. There it is, LPIA.org/volunteer. You can help out the people who you want to make impact. A lot of us have spent time, and I've been there. You put your time, your money, your energy, and you feel like you got nothing from it. You feel disappointed. You feel sad. You feel all those things. I know I ran a long campaign, 1.5 years, and I didn't win, but I still made impact. I still help people, and I'm still helping people, and I haven't left. And those of you who supported my campaign, you see I'm still here. Well, you know who else is still going to be here? Myra and Toya. Them too. Toya's run like 18,000 times, so she's going to still be here again. So if you support them now, you will see they'll still be here. They'll be helping us and helping you and helping their state and winning locally. And as you win locally, others see how valid it is, and that helps you outside of Iowa. And the last thing you brought up, which is so important, Mike, thank you for this so much, is ballot access. So many of us fight for ballot access. If you think ballot access is important, if you get that it's got to be Libertarian on that ballot, give to the Libertarian Party of Iowa to ensure that they can get on the ballot. That matters. If you can't vote for Libertarian if you're not on the ballot, right? So you got to get them on the ballot. Please go ahead and do that. Head on over to what you see on the bottom, LPIA.org/fundraiser raffle. Give $10. If you've got more money, click on that yellow button up there and give more if you got it, right? Again, I don't know. Some of you got it, some of you don't. If you got it, you got it. I get it. If you do, amazing. There it is. Click on a donate button up there if you can. Give what you can give directly. Support the party. It really does matter. Please do that now. It really does matter. This is the future, guys. Let's help let's help the future. Mike, anything else you want to bring up?
Yeah, let me also point out, we mentioned the $200 raffle ticket for the lifetime membership. If you donate $20, you get to be a contributing member. You may not have that pin, but you'll get a card. I'll personally send you a letter. I've sent out 30 in the last month of just letters going out there, writing personal notes on that. Thank you. It makes a huge impact for ballot access, for candidates, for us to be able to expand the message of liberty. So if you can do that and raffle ticket for the 200, that's great. Even if you don't get drawn for the lifetime, you are still going to be a contributing member. If you can't do that, $20 in that yellow button, that'll get you that contributing member card.
Let me ask you one more thing.
Impact.
Mike, if someone gives $200 now, but they
Yep.
can't swing 500, right? They can't swing, but they can swing 200. How much time do they have to reach that $500 mark before they can become a lifetime member?
Oh, right now we don't have a buy-in, I guess, for that lifetime member. However, that is something that we have discussed.
Okay.
What we can take a look at, if it's within a calendar year, we may be able to talk about that. I will be in contact. If anybody wants to do that $200, reach out to me, Mike at LPIA.org. And we can work something out. We've done that in the past.
Absolutely.
If you want that lifetime membership, we can do that payment type of thing. It's not on the website by any means, but send me an email. We'll work that out.
Let's set it up. Look, if I can't swing to $500 today, I might be able to swing $500 over the course of a year. Maybe I could swing that. And if I could swing that, I could still get my lifetime membership. It just takes a little bit longer. Got to put my membership on layaway. That's all. Look, to be forward, I did it with my my LP lifetime. I didn't pay $1,500 up front. I didn't do it up front because it was $1,500. I couldn't swing it up front, but I could swing it over time. Over a year, I could. Right? I could. Luckily, LPIA, I was able to swing the $500 with the bat. I was able to swing that. I couldn't do $1,500 too. I couldn't do it all. But it takes time. So maybe we have that issue. You could also still be that. And to be forward, if you can't give a big chunk to Myra or to Toya today, but you can give them a smaller chunk over time, that works too. That works too. $10 a month still is good. You know, the next 6 months, that's 60. That's $60.
It's a long road to hoe till November. We still have plenty of time. So absolutely.
100%. So you can do it all. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for being part of this today. I really appreciate it. I'm very happy that I also got Maya, and I also got with me on top of that. I got Toya. So I got all four of us today together. I really appreciate it. This fundraiser matters. Guys, please go right now to what you see at the bottom. $10 to get a raffle ticket or $200 at a shot at a lifetime membership of Iowa. 2 very special, hard-running candidates in 2-way races in Iowa that can actually make impact. If you're going to give your time, if you're going to give your money, if you're going to give your energy, I can't think of a better way of doing it. Help out today, guys. It's really important. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you. We appreciate it, Larry.
Thank you all for
Bye,
watching.
guys. Thank you, guys.